Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome to another day of Planmas. We are almost coming to a finish, so don't forget to subscribe and watch the last few videos. On the 25th, I will be having a giveaway and the information will be in the description box. So if you don't have time to watch the video on that day, you can still enter the giveaway. Or you can enter on 26th because I do ask a question for the giveaway, which is what did you do on the 25th? So I guess you can wait, but it will be open till January 10th, so you'll have tons of time to enter that giveaway. But anyway, this video is a plan with me, the last plan with me for Planmas. Of course, I will have the rest of my plan with me's up after Planmas. As I think I'll catch up and then get back to my usual schedule of the Wednesday after the week. But this is for December 9th through the 15th, and I'm using the Caress Press exclusive Christmas kit. This is Christmas Cowgirl, I believe. And it's just super bright and kitschy and fun. I thought it'd be nice, like, little transition because I'm doing a lot of traditional sets. I feel like this pairs well with the Deck the 90s that I did for Scribble Prints Co. It's being a little bit more fun, a little bit more bright. So we're using this kit this week, and I am pairing it with some silver foil as well as a sparkly pink foil bundle from Caress Press. I thought it'd be nice to have both options because then I could bring in my silver Christmas things as well as my silver Christmas tiny icons from foiled icons from Scribble Prints Co. So I could use mark my Planmas videos with that, as well as bring in some more pink that was in the kit. And I think it turned out well. I didn't use too much I thought I didn't use too much pink, but I did use the glitter header overlays and the full box overlays. It's just that the pink blends in nicely. And of course we used the bougie boxes as well. But I used some different Christmas things in silver from Scribble Prints Co., Planner Choco, and Sadie stickers, some older shops, just to add a little bit of that, silver niceness. And I did my usual color blocking as well. But yeah, this was a good week, I think. I found my new game on Tuesday, so we'll talk about that because I haven't stopped playing it since. But anyway, I think we can finish the base up here and start planning because that's what we're all here for. Well, memory planning. So yeah, I like the way this came out. Oh yeah, I was reading Wind and Truth and I actually finished it this week. I think I did. Or did I finish it the week after? I think I finished the week after. Let me have a look. I can't remember when I finished Wind and Truth now. I think it's the week after, so I apologize. I'm at the end of the next week, so yeah. I'm pretty sure I finished Wind and Truth the next week because it took me a while. Because there are a couple of days here that I didn't read because I was playing my game. So it put me 2 days behind, but I think it took me about 7 days overall to finish Wind and Truth. No, 10 days, which is ironic because Wind and Truth takes place over 10 days. It's like how it's sort of separated. Anyway, that's enough of that. You don't need to know about the 5th book in a series, but we'll talk about that next Play With Me because that's when I finished it. But yeah, so I was Wind and Truth and I was working on the shop set and videos. And this is actually the last video I have to film up for Planmas. Everything else is all good. So yay. Yay for me for finishing Planmas and doing all 25 videos. But yeah, so as we're going to do it every week, we put Coffee Monday up on Monday. And then we have my Planmas video for this week, which was my desk makeover. Well, I say it's a makeover, it's just, I redid my desk up with a few new things. And then I called my dad to chat with him, and it was a 2-hour call, so I'm putting it in a big block because it was a big call. So we'll give him the space. I'm pulling out all the cute little Christmas stickers, especially from Scribble Prints Co. and yeah, some of her Christmas sheets, which I felt like matched the energy. So to call my dad, I'm using this said letter to Santa because I don't know. Plus I was calling my dad to talk about Christmas gifts, so and other things. So yeah, I had to put that in. So I'll put in my video. Desk makeover and calling my dad. And then we had Fafa's delivery for lunch, and we're like, you know what, we could probably actually just make Fafa's ourselves, to be quite honest. So we decided, Fafa's is like a falafel place, like they have falafel and pita bread with, let's see how I want to do this. Apologies, I'm thinking. Well, I usually get the falafel and halloumi, and Locke gets the falafel and chicken. But anyway, we decided that it's so expensive, we should try just making it ourselves. So we, so we ended up buying a bag of frozen falafel. And we just remade the wraps ourselves, and they were really, really good. So we're going to just do that from now on. This work sticker is from Stick with the Plan Co. So it'll be fun to have some Christmas work stuff. I like how they're just like Christmas pens. And then I was in my feelings this day. I think I was just wiped from having a 2-hour phone call. Just, yeah, too much talking, too much socializing. So I did some work, I was in my feelings, and I played Pocket Camp Complete this night just to unwind. But that's the last you're going to see of Pocket Camp, because the next day I finally fold and get Infinity Nikki. But we'll get into that in a second. So a video went up for this day, and that was my Notebook Therapy Lucky Bag, which I did really like. I have already been using it, so I'm pretty happy with that. And then I did some laundry, and I did some filming. So let me put those in. Yeah, I love these little Christmas foil icons. They came out perfectly for Planmas. Heidi is next to me going into the laundry bag, so if you hear some folding of fabric, we have like a fabric laundry bag, and she loves to lie in it and sit in it. I did some filming, probably filming some plan with me's and stuff for the second half of the week. So I completely forgot to write the C as I was writing Lucky Bag, so whatever. Whatever. Can I pull this up? I mean, I have more of these icons, but I can't leave that Lucky Bag there. I just wrote the K like right away. Like it just happened. I've got enough little things, I think. And I have more of these icons, so if it doesn't stick. When in doubt, lift up. And this is why bougie boxes are awesome, because it's glossy and slick, it helps you pick up the stickers easier. Alright, this time I remembered to put in the C. Oof, that was, as soon as I put down K, I was like, what am I doing? Hello, hand? Listen to me, I'm your master. Anyway. And then, so we have film, and then I did some meal prep. I made some pie crust those days so we could make pie crust. And then, when did I make, must have been, I don't know. Yeah, I made pie crust, but I didn't make the pies until Saturday. I made apple and meat pies. So I made Australian meat pie and I made apple pies. So that was very nice. But yeah, I just made up the short crust pastry for the bottoms, and I've used store-bought puff pastry for the tops. And then this day I downloaded Infinity Nikki because everyone, all the gaming people that I follow, all the cozy gaming people that I follow were trying it out. And so I was like, you know what, it looks really pretty. And oh my god, this game is gorgeous. Like, it looks nuts. If you want to know, Infinity Nikki is a dress-up gacha game. So gacha is like a style of game where the thing is, like, the interesting thing about Infinity Nikki is you don't have to, like, it's free to play. But obviously they get your money by doing gacha, which is like a form of gambling. Where you're like, you pay for 10 pulls, and then out of those 10, and there's like 60 items, and you're trying to collect a certain 10. So you end up getting doubles, and you have to keep pulling until you've collected everything that you want. But, which could be extremely predatory, and you have to watch out and keep an eye on your money, because gambling is so easy to fall into as an addictive spiraling thing. So and I definitely get that. I have played gacha in the past. That's technically what Poopy Girl became, if you ever played that little dress-up game on the browser. Anyway, other than being a dress-up gacha, this is also an open world adventure game where you can do puzzles and collect things, and you can pet animals, and you can do bug catching and fishing. But the main thing is you want to collect outfits, and everyone's like a stylist, and it's just really fun. But I found that the gacha is actually not too bad. You can actually play and complete the game, and also play the gachas without paying any money. It's a pretty fair system. So yeah, I got totally sucked in. But oh my god, it's so fun, and I've just loved running around the world, and it's not too hard either. Like, you fight enemies, but you just have one power where you blast like a power ball at them, and most of them only take 1 to 3 hits. So you just like bam, 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 you're dead. And all the puzzles are fun and not too hard, but it's still challenging enough, you know. And I don't know, I'm not explaining it well. Let me write these things out first. And then afterwards, I just read more of Wind and Truth. So yes, it's a free-to-play game. It's on PC, PlayStation 5, and also mobiles. But the mobile game doesn't look as pretty, but like obviously this game has amazing graphics. Like the outfits look so pretty, and they're so sparkly. The one with this game is that it's extremely feminine, and I'm very, like, you know, it's feminine in a really open and honest and just lovely way. I'm just gonna like continue blubbering about this game, but and you play this character called Nikki, and you get outfits and wigs and makeup and contacts and stuff to like dress her up in different styles. And it's just really fun. And of course, with the gacha game, it kind of rewards you for logging in every day and doing like a little daily quests and doing your login stuff. And there's like already a new event called the Companions Day, which has a whole lot of new stuff. So yeah, I have been playing every day because it rewards you to do so. I think it's just that's what also gacha is like, is that it wants you to play every single day. So yeah, but that's kind of why it's cool that it's also on the phone, because I know a lot of people, they just check in on their phone version onto their account, and they can just do their dailies and catch up on their phone and be done with it. But I've been getting out my PC laptop and enjoying every second of it. So on Wednesday, my Planmas video was an April through June flip through, and then I was binging some YouTube, watching some Infinity Nikki stuff. It was a little complicated at first, like all the different currencies and different stuff about gacha games, so I ended up watching some YouTube videos explaining and doing tips and, you know, what to do in the game. And then I was playing Infinity Nikki. So because it's a dress-up game and you play Infinity Nikki, I started pulling in some clothes and laptop stickers. And Infinity Nikki, she's like a pink-haired girl. She's like a whole character. So I was also thinking of trying to use pink-haired scribblers. But yeah, so I'm trying to think about what stickers I want to use to mark playing it, but we will see. Man, I really cannot write today. I totally screwed up Infinity Nikki. I obviously have to go and order some scripts for it because it's too much for my little brain to write, and I can't replace this box because I want to use this pattern box. Ugh, I'm the worst. Anyway, apologies, but yeah, I should go buy some scripts from Infinity Nikki because I'm obviously going to be playing it for a while. I have actually bought some stuff on the game, so it also has oh, there's so many layers to what's in this game, because you have the gachas with the limited outfits that you do pulls for, but there's also like a battle pass of like a monthly event that goes on, and I ended up upgrading that once I got to like level 30 of the battle pass, because I was like, well, I've gotten through 30 levels of it, and when you upgrade the battle pass, you get all 30 of those extra, like every of those levels. In the free path you get some items, but if you pay extra you get even more items on top, including an outfit for your little sidekick, who's a little cat, Momo, and he wears a coat. So it was like a free coat for Momo, so I was like, I'll spend the 20 euros and I'll get Momo's coat and all those items from the battle pass. And that's a monthly thing. And then there's all these deals on for the first week of the game, because it came out like on the 6th or the 5th or the 7th. One of those days, maybe the 5th. So it's a brand new game. And they had all these deals of like, you know, all the stuff in the shop is on sale. So I was able to spend 2 euros and I was able to get 3 outfits, as well as some of the paid money, like the premium currency for that. But that was a pretty good deal. Obviously, it's to get you sucked into paying for the game, but I was pretty happy with my little my 3 outfits for 2 euros, as well as a lot of resources, which was nice. Okay, and then yeah. So what else on top of that? Then there's also the styling contests that you do, and the factions in the world that you have to like fight against. Oh my god, it's just endless. Sorry, guys. And then there's like boss fights and dungeons, and this game's got everything. I've been having a heck of a time. Just having lots of fun. And then there's like all these jumping puzzles and then mini games, and yeah. And it's very wholesome and very like, I don't know. I love people I've read, like it's kind of healing that like it's okay to be like feminine and girly and believe in dreams and wishes and, you know, be soft but also strong, and it's very healing and nice. But it also has some crazy wacky stuff in it. Like I did a quest where you're like flying with this beautiful astral swan so that a character can see you in the sky, because they're very old and they can't fly with the astral swan. So as you're gliding through the astral swan, you're on the radio with them talking about how great it was, and that character dies during the quest, and you're like, I'm just like, oh, what? And it's like beautifully sad, but you're like, that character just died while I was flying with a swan so it could watch. It's sort of like the last thing they want to see kind of wish. And then there's like kidnapped humans, and there's like enslaved children being used for wishes, and there's some dark stuff in this game. Which Infinity Nikki used to be just mobile games, and they've had like 4 previous games on the mobile. And apparently the stories in that are also super deep and crazy. And like, we're just in this one region called Wishfield, but there's apparently like 8 kingdoms with smaller regions within them. And I've met 2 characters from different regions, a fairyland kingdom and a kingdom called Umbraso, but the region's called Umbraso, but the kingdom is apparently all wizards and knights themed. And obviously these are going to be future places we can go. And there's even like a sci-fi air place which is like a space whale port. Oh my god. This game is going to go nuts, I feel like. But it started off very like fairy tale. You've got like little wish creatures, little fey wishes. And yeah. I don't know. Like there's all sorts of like lore and background, and there's like, yeah, different gods, and there's like a war of fallen gods and all sorts of things that you can collect. There's also lots of lore that you can read. It's just been so fun. Okay, I'll stop talking about Infinity Nikki. Just spending this whole video, we're not even finished with Wednesday. I shall get back on track. So on Wednesday, I was feeling a bit sick in my tum-tums, and then we made our own falafel wraps because we had groceries on Tuesday delivered. Then we're watching some more Malcolm in the Middle, and I was reading more of Wind and Truth. So that was the first half of the week. And get used to it because it's going to be filled with Infinity Nikki. As I said, it rewards you from going on every day. So Thursday, I had organizing my bookshelf video went up, and that was really fun, I think. Just something different. And I really needed to clean up my bookshelf and make room for books. And then I did some filming this day. And what do you know? Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna switch this around. So I also did a whole bunch of editing and uploading of videos after I did my filming. I guess I'll just use a pattern box for this because I used up the perfect size in the non-pattern. I can't remember what I was filming. I don't know. I was filming important stuff that had to come up. Anyway. Whoops. So I did a whole bunch of filming, finishing up videos, and then editing and uploading all of them. And yeah, the bookshelf rearrangement came out that day. Our bookshelf is now got a few more books on it, but it's also, I didn't write that in, but it also has tinsel and reindeer draped across it, which is very nice and Christmassy. Edit and upload. Okay. And then we did some work. Again, I might use this. We did work, and then we played Infinity Dicky after work was done. And then, oh, I don't have room for all this. Let's see here. I might just leave out that we had pizza, but we had pizza that night. And then I was playing more Infinity Nikki. And then I just put up late because I was just up late until the wee hours of the morning. Well, like 1 a.m. playing Infinity Nikki. Oh, so I should switch this. So I just use this cute little pink dress to mark Infinity Nikki here. And then I was up late playing the game because it's addictive as heck. Which, you know, they want. They want you to be addicted to it. But, like, I feel like the quality and the care is there. Like, I think, you know, they really proud of this game. And just all the promotional materials has been so fun and in-depth. And the music in it is so good. Like, so good. There's this one dungeon where, so it has an opening theme, which is actually sung by, it's actually sung by Jessie J. And then there's also, I'm trying to think about what I want to use here. I think I might move some things around. Then there's also, and then the rest of it is like beautiful soundtrack and choirs and stuff as you're wandering around. But then in the middle of this one like dungeon area, at this one section where you just have to stand there and you're just flying on this thing through the area, which is like really beautiful. But what was I? So I have my July, September flip through at work, and then, what have I done here? Oh yeah, and then I guess I'll just put that I was playing Infinity Nikki again. Anyway, then there's this whole area where, yeah, you're just on a flying thing and you're just looking at the beautiful, it's a beautiful huge space in the game, in the dungeon. But they start playing an actual song with singing, and it's just, it was honestly so pretty, and I was almost in tears because of how beautiful it was. Which, I know, it sounds kind of nuts, but it really was. It was beautiful. And it was just so, and I'm now obsessed with that song, which isn't very long. It's like a minute long, but I loved it. It was just such a nice little surprise in this game. Just those little extra touches. Was I saying I'm going to stop talking about it? But anyway. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I just had to go blow my nose. You probably noticed that, so I apologize. But my nose just started going. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. I'll stop talking about Infinity Nikki. It's just such a fun little game, and I love how it's free to play. So, yeah. Okay, Friday, I had my July through September flip through, and I played Infinity Nikki. And then we had hot dogs for dinner, watch Mark in the middle, and then I just put up late again playing Infinity Nikki. So I just used like this little outfit. Up late again, okay. I've gotten a better balance with it now. I've switched up my the next week I switch up my schedule, so I go to sleep earlier because I started getting up at 7 a.m. again with an alarm. So yeah, I'm a bit better now. So Saturday I had a plan with me go up, and then I was playing more Infinity Nikki. And then I also went and baked a bunch of pies. So I baked 2 apple pies and 2 Aussie meat pies. And they were like single serve sizes, not like whole big pies, like little pies, hand pies. And they were super tasty. She's this crown for Infinity Nikki here. And just like all of the pie energy. Wait, if I have Plan With Me's, why didn't I get the Plan With Me scripts out? That's what I usually do with the Plan With Me. Well, I'm almost... Yeah, I should probably get some more scripts in from Planner Choco for Infinity Nikki and my videos, but there we go. We have a Plan With Me on Sunday as well. And then we have baked pies. Alright, and then we're watching What Did You Guess? Yes, more Malcolm in the Middle. We've just been binge watching it. I only remember it slightly, like here and there, so it's been nice to binge it and just enjoy the show. And then I was reading a whole lot of Wind and Truth, and I decided to put in my feelings related to the book because yeah, there's a lot of in my feelings to do with this book. Obviously it's like the end of the first arc of 5 books. So, yeah, there's a lot of feelings to be had. And it was kind of like non-stop. Like, I had feelings and tears from like the very beginning through the whole book. So, we read, and then I use this little shield for in my feelings because that's all I could think of to use to mark like the book. Otherwise, like, you know, shield walls and shields are actually kind of pertinent in one character's whole thing. So the shield work, I had a lot of feelings around that character. So yeah, and then Heidi was just being hyper that night and being very annoying. It's because I had been up late the first 2 nights, and then I got back to normal, and so she was used to me being up late. So now she was like hyper and annoyed because I was in bed. Anyway, we're more back to normal now. So Saturday, another Plan With Me went up. They kind of went up in pairs for a bit. I didn't mean to do that, but that's what they did. And then I was playing more Infinity Nikki, so I used a big box for that. Because hey, I was playing a lot of Infinity Nikki. Ain't no problem with that. It's my life and it's now or never. I'm just gonna play Infinity Nikki. That didn't work. But anyway, spread this out. I guess I will. I don't like the way that looks, but I will. Infinity Nikki and the Plan With Me. I am just gonna use more of these little Christmas. And then I decided to pull out the heart with the lipstick because I feel like that goes with the game too. Alright. And then after that, I'm going to put the end here, reading. And then we had Indian this night, my favorite Indian place. And we also watched Malcolm. So at the top here, I just want to put that we washed some clothes as well. And the wash clothes icon I got from one of the Christmas sheets, and I thought it worked perfectly. This cute little striped pajama, which I think is in the normal doodle collections now, but it was on the Christmas sheet in this one. I just think it worked perfectly with this set. And we got those little icons there, and then my Kindle again for reading. Because I ended up reading all of Winter Truth on the Kindle, even though I did get the audiobook too. And I have the hardcover edition in the mail, which I have to go pick up tomorrow from the post office. So yeah, we got 3 copies of this book, but that's okay because it was a good book. 5 stars. So let me write this in. Okay. And that is the finished spread. Let me just put all this stuff aside so then we can put it in the planner, and then we can put the last bit of sparklies on. But this is looking very fun. It's looking real Christmassy yet bright and silly. Because you still have like the traditional green and red in there. So it still looks pretty like traditional. Do I need the sparklers in there? I honestly don't think I do. I guess it's just adding a bit more of the pink. The thing is, I don't think it'll pop very much because the pink kind of blends in. Let's put some of these on the big boxes, like by Infinity Nikki, to like fill it in. But otherwise, I don't think I'll put any more on. I'll just make Infinity Nikki sparkly. Because that game is so sparkly. Like the clothes, glitter and everything in that game looks so magical. Anyway, we're coming to the end of my planning here. But that was this week. And I apologize because next week is also just me playing Infinity Nikki every day. We have other stuff to talk about. I did some more work. I was just working on the shop set slowly on this day, but you know, I wasn't feeling that good both physically and just mentally, and I was just getting stuck into my book as well. Just a chill week before we went. We got super productive the next week. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you've been enjoying Planmas. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment down below. I mean, we've done Christmas trees a lot, but if you want to do another Christmas tree, because I don't think there's like candy canes or anything. I don't know. Or you could like do some little crowns for Infinity Nikki. I don't know. Anyway, I'll shut up about the game. I won't talk about it next week. I just wanted to tell you about it, about what I've been playing. But yeah, so that is the end of this Plan With Me. Don't forget to subscribe, also to continue watching Planmas. It's almost done. And I know a lot of the videos around this video are like some of the best ones with like over an hour long. So I hope you enjoy. But otherwise, I will see you tomorrow, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye.